All right, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Aqua Soul family, my Aqua gang. What to do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my Aquarius gang. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. We've already gotten the space cleansed and cleared. Wow, cards are popping out already. Holy angels and spirit guys. Okay, whatever else you have for us besides what's popped out, please give us exactly what we need to know. This is for new she. Okay, this is somebody who is coming in. They are coming, okay? Or you've already met this person and they are really solidifying in their mind the feelings that they have for you. Now, is this love at first sight? No, but it is moving rather quickly internally on both ends. Nobody's saying anything really yet, but there's this unspoken chemistry. There's this unspoken kind of, I like you more than I like people, right? I like you more than I like people, period. We have the 10 of Cups, you guys, as well as the Magician. Please take a moment and click that like button. We're moving in fast, okay? This is moving a lot differently than what I've expected, but we move. Ooh, okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, that makes a lot of sense. So here's the thing, guys, right? In reference to this person, the very first card out was Lunar Eclipse. Now, keep in mind, like I said, this is someone that you've already met, but it's newer. Way too soon for the 10 of Cups to be popping out, but it does feel magical. Okay, it does feel as if things have a great potential, a good chance. There's a fighting chance. There's a solid chance for shit to go where you want it to. And for Pentacles to be popping out with this earth element energy, that is double confirmation for me for what I was already feeling for this person. Okay, the energy surrounding this person. I do like it thus far. I like it so far. I do like it for you. There's a good balance. Now, here's the thing. This person is giving crock pot energy, right? Like 10 of Cups popped out, but so did the Knight of Pentacles. It's contradictory energy, but it's not to be alarming. Did I tell you guys to click that subscribe button as well? Yeah, make it official. We would love to have you become a part of the family, all right? As well as the notification bell. So both water and earth elements here, a lot more earth than anything else. But then there was a sprinkle of air here as well. So what I get more, the majority of is this is someone who is similar to you. This is someone who you may have a lot in common with, but also very different at the same time. The things that this person brings that's different are complementary, right? They're not opposing. This is not an op. Okay, this is somebody who sees a lot of happiness with you in the future, or they just see themselves being really happy when they're around you. Are they moving headfirst on that immediately? No, because we have the Knight of Pentacles. And this earth element energy suggests that this is someone who moves a little bit slower. They're patient. Like I said, crock pot, right? So I feel like the two of you may have that in common. You don't fall for people too quickly. You like to discern people. You like to really dig in. See if that consistency is there, right? Like see if those words match with those actions. And this person definitely shares that same sentiment with you. However, we have emotions as one of the very first cards to pop out. So there's this push and pull, okay? I feel as though meeting this person with this lunar eclipse energy, this is going to be a transformational relationship. Whether you decide to go all the way with this person, with the 10 of Cups showing up here, that is about union, that's about marriage, that's about really building some shit, right? Happily. It's very balanced. There's equilibrium, but there's also this immense amount of joy, right? Abundance that has nothing to do with material wealth is the 10 of Cups. The potential there, like I said, there's a solid chance, right, for this to really go all the way, but free will is still at play on both of you all's ends. It's going to be transformational whether you decide to move forward with this all the way, right? Take it all the way to the end of that finish line. Or if you decide to go in the opposite direction, this is still someone that you will learn a great deal from, you guys, okay? There's no toxicity here. If you decide to move elsewhere, right, and your perception of this person doesn't really fit in the mold of a union or a life partnership, there will still be friendship there. This might be a best friend, but I don't get that for the majority of you. We have the 10 of Cups there, you guys. That's children, right? That's seeing a future with someone beyond just going on dates, beyond just the phone calls you may be having initially. But this is someone who's very practical, okay? So they give me the energy of an air sign, right? So there's still that fun, there's still that spontaneity, but then they may have a lot of earth placements. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They may actually be an Aquarius like you, or a Libra, Gemini. Very compatible in reference to the sun sign, but the placements within their natal chart is giving Pentacles. Okay, it is giving earth energy. This is somebody who's practical. You do need to be a little bit patient with this person. They do like you, but this is somebody who doesn't really show up as the Ten of Cups immediately, right? They kind of want to make sure that they are correct in whatever it is that they're feeling initially. They don't like to, it's not that they want to save face, but they just don't want to be burdened by the idea that maybe you don't feel the same way, or that they may potentially be moving too fast. This person may have been heartbroken in the past with that Ten of Wands there, or they may have really played themselves moving too quickly. So they're not about that anymore. They're about practicality, being patient, building and planting roots. This person wants to plant roots somewhere, you guys. Okay. So they do want a family, especially with the Ten of Cups showing up almost immediately. So that'll have to be something that you decide whether or not that fits into your life story, right? Is that a part of your journey? Having children at this juncture, that's only for a small portion of you. If it's not children, then they want that family life. They want something more traditional. It's the Emperor, right? So there's both air, there's earth, and there's fire. With the Emperor here, this is someone who is set and ready to move forward into something more seriously. Okay, they are not here to play, bitch. They're not here to play games with you. I'm going to make that very known, but they're also not going to come off as extremely passionate, okay? Because they're saying that the Lovers is crossing this Emperor card. So while the attraction is there, they want to touch you, they want to hold you, right? Like they would love nothing more than to jump right into bed with you if you would allow it, right? Like this person is very physically, sexually, sensually attracted to you with the Lovers here. Gemini energy, right? So there's that air quality, yet they're coming off very much as a earth sign. There's something that burdens this person internally, okay? This is all their energy. They see you as happiness, right? So there's something about the first time that they met you, or that they're meeting you, they feel like they were able to sit upon a rainbow. What the fuck? Like what kind of magic are you over there doing? They do feel like it was sort of mystical. Okay, the interaction, the way that the two of you actually met might not be as out of the ordinary to the regular person or to ordinary people, but there was something very specific that happened, right? It could just be the conversation. It could be the details in which the two of you shared with one another, or it could be, you know, how they approached you, your response, right? You're spunky, you're spicy. There's something that really struck this person as, wow, like this is a change in pace, right? This is very different. This is definitely a dramatic change. There's some drama that ensues, I believe, only in reference to the two of you meeting each other at whatever points in your life that you are, right? Things have slowed down drastically for this person more recently. So they may be a divorcee. They may have children, but not necessarily. They've just been single. They have been kind of focusing and working on themselves. They've been very slow to move towards relationships. Now, here's a little bit of I won't call it a red flag. We'll say it's pink. This person may have viewed relationships in the past because of what they had to deal with as burdensome, as work. But you're not giving that energy. You are not giving that aura. There's also this sentiment that the two of you have manifested one another into each other's lives. So they are here for a purpose. For some of you, the purpose is to go all the way, right? Make this a thing. The Emperor is the husband, right? Gender doesn't matter. The wife, okay? It is a union, having children, having a life together, doing life together, sharing finances. But there's a really slow move towards that energy. Now, the both of you are really eyeing each other. You're both waiting for the other shoe to drop. I don't get that that's happening, you guys. It's not happening. There is also this slow moving towards expressing feelings of any emotion whatsoever. It does feel like there's a bit of just friendship there initially, right? Even though you're calling it a date, this person is not coming on super duper strong. That might kind of throw you off a little bit. You're not used to that. You're potentially used to people sweating you. You're potentially used to people like smothering you, you know, doing the most, doing too much too soon. And that's not this person. They're actually a lot slower than any other connection that you've had more recently or ever. Okay, this person plans for the future because we have snow moon here. So I do feel like there's a major transition that is occurring here, you guys, okay? They keep calling it a transformative relationship, a relationship that will transform you. Look at that. 3 of Pentacles. Whoa. 10 of Pentacles. And then the Page of Cups. One of these things are not like the other, right? So the both of you have very pure, ill intentions. I love that shit. Ill meaning good, right? That's just a little bit of slang, y'all know. I'm a little bit clutchy, okay? Keep up. You know what I'm saying? I use a little bit ebonics. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, beautiful energy. Is it starting out that way? No, but the potential is there. And normally when the Page of Cups comes out, I'm just like, ugh. I don't feel that here. And here's why. This person is not coming in asking for anything. They're not coming towards you with their hands out. They're not coming towards you needing much of anything. You both have your own tables. You both have your own buffets. You have both in your own right built some very beautiful lives for each other, for yourselves. Yeah, for yourselves. Right? So there has been this level of control that the two of you have had over your life up until this point, because the one thing that has been missing is this romantic connection. And you both may share that sentiment, right? That sex complicates things. You know what I mean? Romantic love kind of burdens things, right? That's when the bullshit starts. So you've kind of stayed clear of that, unknowingly having these subconscious desires to really have something real with the 10 of Cups, right? This will not be heavy. This will not be work, but the both of you are moving at a snail's pace. This is moving very slow, you guys. This will require patience, and it is going to require you to use your intuition. Did I not see the High Priestess? Yeah, it is going to require you to use your own intuition in reference to the intentions of this person. Of course, have the notion that they have, right? Which is time will tell. Only time will tell. You know, a person can't fake shit forever. Let's start it out slow, right? Page of Cups can signify, just depending on what other cards are around it, taking things slow, right? Starting off as an I like you. Let's go for coffee. Let's go for dinner, right? Let's see what we have in common. Sort of having those butterflies, right? Really having consistent conversation. This has nothing to do with any sexually charged energy or anything of the sort. Because the both of you have already done that. You know what I mean? You've had the situationships. You had the friends with benefits. You've had the relationships with narcissists for some of you, but that is the end. This is a complete change in a cycle. Moving slow is going to allow you to see what the lesson was for you in the past, and it's also going to allow you to see your pathway forward very clearly by way of your intuition. For some of you, it is with this person. I very strongly feel like for a great majority of you, this is your person. They are balancing out an energy that I haven't really seen in a new love reading. I'm gonna have to be very honest with that, right? The practicality. It's not that you're not practical. You are very much so practical. However, they complement some things that you potentially don't possess in your own character. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not character flaws. It's just they're different, right? They bring something different to the table. You each play a different position. This is not somebody who would come in wanting to compete with you. No, they want to work with you. This is not somebody who wants to humble you and bring you down and try to, put you on their level. No, they're already on their own level in their own right. They want to partner with you. Right? Bring this shit together and let's make the 10 of Pentacles out this bitch, right? So I feel like the both of you have that same sentiment, but it's starting out very sweet, very just innocent, okay? There's an innocent quality to this courtship. And there may be a longer dating, a longer courtship is what they're stating, right? A longer time of just dating, getting to know each other. It's not moving into a committed relationship overnight, but they need you to know that this is somebody who desires that. I don't get that this person is not saying it, but it may take them a little while longer than what you are used to. They're not trying to hide their intentions, but they're also not trying to rush it. There's something about whatever happened in this person's past where they potentially said something way too soon, and whoever they were dealing with decided, oh shit, this is how I'm going to manipulate this person. This is how I'm going to get in. Yeah, that's why I'm feeling like for some of you, they either had like a long-term relationship that could damn near be a common law marriage, right? Like that's like 8 plus, 10 plus years. It never quite led to marriage for some of them. And for some of them it did, but it was a bogus marriage. This was somebody who used whatever they said in the beginning against them. And now they're moving completely different. They are going to try to make their intentions known, but they're not going to want to give you the playbook. It's not that they don't trust you. It's that they have learned a lesson. You know what I mean? Right. It's not that they see anything negative about you. They just want to make sure that they're sure. There is something about your energy that feels too good to be true, but I don't think that it is. Okay. We have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Yeah. See, the both of you have a bit of a control issue. I'm gonna say that. Okay. Listen, don't start cursing me out in those comments. It says it right there. There are some things that are within your power to control, of course, but holding the reins too tightly does cause blockages. Okay, it causes delays in traffic. And what spirit is trying to build here, this is a solid foundation. Using your intuition is what's going to allow you to relinquish some of the control. They kind of want to work on your behalf, with the Magician card showing up with this 10 of Cups. But the both of you are holding on to your own cards very strongly. It's like, I fucking like her. Ooh, I like him. I like him so much. Let me just not answer this text for now. Right? Like, let me wait to answer it tomorrow, bitch. I'm not thirsty. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, nobody is going to get me the way that they got me in the past. And they're like, you're not listening to us. We're trying to tell you something. You're not listening. This is for both of you. It feels very much so mirrored, because with the Lovers crossing the Emperor is about control. It's a matured control, right? It is the level of control that one likes to use when they have wisdom, based on, you know, bumping their head a couple fucking times, you know, getting blanked. You know what I'm saying? Getting blanked the fuck up. Having to, you know, resuscitate your heart chakra over and over and over again. So you're taking all emotions out of it, but it's not allowing spirit to really show you, right? Like what's going on here. It is magical. It is. It's not too good to be true. But the both of you are having the same thoughts. So while simultaneously wanting to jump one another's bones with the Lovers, okay? Look how deep they're looking into each other's souls. Because why are they so close like this and both their eyes is closed? What is going on? What is going on? It's sort of giving the energy of, oh my gosh, I can't keep my hands off you. I want to touch you so bad. Like, I just want to be near you. But let me close my eyes, because I don't want to watch this train wreck. Like, where's your optimism? You know what I mean? Where's your faith? It's lacking here, you guys, okay? And nothing that is for you will miss you, but there has been a delay here. With the 10 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, it suggests that things are delayed more than they need to be, okay? So let's see here. Yeah, there's a level of practicality that the both of you have that's going to an extreme end of the spectrum. It's not saying that you should be impractical, but at what point do you recognize that you are a spiritual being? And magic exists, right? The cosmos exists, right? The stars aligning on your behalf without you doing any work. That shit fucking exists. So when do you allow that to happen? Or are we not doing that anymore because of what happened before? So we have keep your heart open. Yep, first quarter moon in Libra. Lots of air here, you guys. So this is definitely giving air energy. Natal chart full of earth. For some of you, your natal chart may be full of air. You may have a stellium, right? So what that means is you have more, like 2 to 3 or more planets in one sign. So for example, I have a stellium in Aquarius, right? So my sun, my moon, my Mercury, bitch. It's all aqueduct. You see what I'm saying? And that can come off very, very strongly, just depending on which planet it's ruling. So I feel for both of you, you both have a stellium. I feel like there's maybe an earth quality or earth energy, or fire. It's really adding this quality to the connection that's very attractive to you, okay? It's speaking to you on a level that you're not really, it's not that you're not comfortable. It's just you don't want to release control too soon. You don't want to seem out of control. But in your attempt to not seem out of control, you're controlling it so much so that it is creating a blockage. And it's either you or them, okay? Keep in mind that tarot is fluid, right? I could be talking about you or this person, or both, or both. Thank you. So we have Google me. So you're doing your research on this person. You are getting to know them. You may even discover something about them that you really love, right? That really is like very impressive. It's hard to impress you is what they're saying. This person may have something very impressive on their resume or their, you know, what they've accomplished in life, their goals, their hobbies. There's something that really impresses you that you find out about this person. You will either find out by way of them or their social media, okay? It says, whoa, some kind of different. Exactly. It's ringing all the bells, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? They're also stating that this could be mirrored energy. Now, are the two of you speaking to each other and communicating this impressed, like sort of, wow, this is an amazing quality. This is an amazing person. Like that is sexy as fuck. No, you're not. You will go on many of dates, okay, before things start to actually get serious. There's nothing wrong with that, but there is a little bit of worry that I have within the communication because of the two of you trying to control things so much, right? Like you both want each other. You both have very pure intentions. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. It doesn't get no higher than that, right? Other than the 10 of Cups, and that was one of the first cards to pop out. But I feel like all of that is hidden, and the two of you are just like, I like you, right? Like, you're so fun, right? Like, let's go out, let's go have fun. I'm busy. I'm sorry, I can't do it today. Or just this incessant need to make it be known that this is not a relationship yet, right? Or talking to yourself in the mirror. What the fuck are you doing? Falling in love? Like what is happening right now? You need to go on more dates. You need to collect more data. You need to figure more stuff out. Yes, that was impressive. That shit. That was hot. Like I like that, right? Like that is attractive. I'm attracted to that. However, what else do they have, right? Like what else is going on there? Spirit is trying to attune you to the frequency level that will show you why this person is showing up. But you do have to release some forms of control. Be careful with me. My emotions can dissolve. So there is something about your past, right? And this person's past where your emotions were not respected and or they were taken advantage of, right? But this needs to be looked at from the scope of fresh eyes, a change in perspective. This needs to be looked at through the scope of transformed eyes and the ways in which this connection could benefit you, right? There are benefits here. You're not the only beneficial partner in this partnership. That's the change. That's the aha moment. That is the thing. Like I said, you both have rightfully built some very impressive tables. Okay, they're calling it buffets, right? So you're not partnering with or going towards something that is empty that will deplete you. In fact, it is something that can only add. Okay, I'm looking for a deck. Where did I put that deck? Oh, here it is. So let's see what this person has going on in their past, okay? Let's see if we can see about some details about their past connections prior to the aqua, because bitch, you are really wowing them, okay? Very different. You're very different from what they were used to dealing with. You may be a lot more grounded. You may be a lot more mature is what they're saying. Yeah. They may have been used to dealing with people who, you know, they wanted to elevate things, but these people were immature, emotionally immature. The Page of Cups in their past had nothing to do with wanting to take things slow and just wanting to, you know, feel the feels and enjoy the journey, right? Pour into the cup a little bit at a time, taking shots of that love. It had everything to do with the people that they were dealing with were up in the clouds, okay? Brain up in the clouds. They believed in pigs flying. They believed in all kinds of bogus shit, things that were just not practical, right? The practicality was absent. Okay, give me some more details in reference to this energy, if you could, Spirit. Please give me a little bit more detail. Thank you so much. So we have, telepathic. I close my eyes and speak to you in 100 silent ways. So here's the thing. Telepathy was not present in their connection in the past. What happened is they were talking too much. You see what I'm saying? They laid all of their cards out on the table to where this person or whoever these people were in the past, it does feel like one person in particular, you guys, okay? It was a long-term committed relationship. This person had the upper hand because they had this person's whole playbook. So they were able to show up exactly like what they said they wanted. And they weren't able to recognize that that person was not for them. They committed on a level that is unheard of, right? They may have gotten to some deep debt with this person, right? Like accumulating assets or children or a life together, like really planting some solid roots where the foundation was rocky, false, okay, fraudulent. Wowzers. So we have desire to win. Yeah. So they were dealing with a master manipulator, you guys. All right. We have I love you that comes out crossing. This person used emotions. They potentially used their body or whatever they had over this individual money. There was something that they were attracted to in reference to this person. And I feel like they took that one thing that they were attracted to. It blinded them to everything else, to all of the other red flags. OK, we have grass is greener. It says, I need time to see if there's better romantic options. Potentially they were cheated on or they were treated as if they were an option. This person had a lot of self-esteem issues to work through. I do feel like they've done that thus far. You know what I mean? For them to be at a juncture to where they are moving so delicately, so precise and pristine within the connection with you. Regardless of that Lover's card energy showing up, they're not moving on that, right? Like they're not letting their emotions control this at all anymore. They need to be sure. I do like the fact that the Magician is one of the first cards that popped out because that does suggest to me that this is somebody who does believe in love, right? They're still optimistic about it. They just know that they have to go about it in a different way now. A completely different way. That word love is used way too often in their mind, right? Yeah, so they feel like it's worth waiting for. They want a commitment, you guys, right? Let's Play is coming out in crossing. So they are not here to play games. They will be very consistent. This is somebody who will call when they say they're going to call. This is somebody who will be there to pick you up on time, 5 minutes early, in fact. Okay, on time is late. That's this kind of person, okay? We also have addictive. So there is a quality that the two of you see in one another that possibly gives you pause, right? You like talking to each other. It's as if you're dealing with the same person all over again, but you're not, all right? There's this need to stop trying to take charge in certain areas that you are not supposed to be involved with. This is not the same person from the past. This is not like anybody that you've ever dealt with lunar eclipse being one of the first cards there. The end of those cycles have discontinued, bitch. We are moving forward. Are we not? Are we moving forward or not? Is we or ain't we? And you got to look at it from the eyes of someone who has evolved. When are you going to do that, right? Like they're kind of waiting for you. Spirit, that is. Okay, so let's go over to the extended, okay? I want to really dig in over there, see what we're really dealing with, okay? I want to know, what do they really want from a relationship, a connection? Are the two of you truly compatible? We'll look into that. Let's see what their intentions are at heart. How do they show up once they feel like they do have you or once they feel like they do know you, right? Do they change? Do they switch up? Is this all a lie? Is it a liar? Okay. Do they change, right? What would their exes say specifically about them? Good or bad? Because we see what they had to say about their exes. Let's flip that. Okay. We can't just do the one-sided thing. Nobody's perfect, right? So let's see what the exes would have to say about them. I want to know how, with the insecurities that we've unpacked it, how would that affect you moving forward, if at all, so that you can protect yourself, right? And decide if it's something that you maybe want to pass on. That's totally fine, right? I want to know what blockages could potentially prolong the growth towards the new cycle, right? Towards the new things, the beautiful things that Spirit is trying to unpack here, unfold here, attune you to. What are the blockages that can help to speed up this momentum immediately? Okay. Let's see what the potential is for longevity and union with this new thing. All right. And we'll also look at some time frames in reference to when things can go or will go to the next level. This 10 of Pentacles that they are trying to currently build things towards, right? Like they see it in their eyes. They have stars in their eyes. For those of you who have not met this person, we'll look at the time frame for that as well. Okay. And then we'll get some advice. Okay. So without further ado, click that like button, click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. Let's go.